These are things that every aspiring actor, every aspiring Kenyan actor or actress should be knowing about auditions. If you follow me on IG or if you have my contact, you know I went for an audition during the course of this week. This is the same face beat that I had on that particular day. Do you guys think I got the part? Do you guys think I nailed my audition? This is for every aspiring Kenyan actor or actress. Watch this video till the end to find out. Hi guys, I hope you're doing great. I hope your week has been good. So today I'm here with another story. And the story I'm going to give you is that I went for an audition during the course of this week. Today is May 5th. So in the course of this week, today's on a Wednesday. So between last Wednesday and this Wednesday, I went for an audition for a TV show. The audition was at KNT. I won't say the TV show, I won't even say the production group. You know, in case I get a job with them one day. But I am here to give you the story of how the audition went, or what to expect in a Kenyan audition. As I'm giving you the story, I'll be doing a face beat, the same face beat I had for the audition. That's what I'm going to be doing. I've already done my eyebrows. I've already primed my face. I'm just going to go in with foundation all over my face. So, that poster, the poster stated that we should be at the venue by 8 a.m. because the auditions were to start from 8 until 4 p.m. So nikakaa chini nikakumbuka there's a time I went as an extra for so engineer. It was a wedding scene and they needed extras. And luckily I went as an extra. And we were told to get there by 7. So nikarauka, by 7 I was there. And the cast and the crew were getting there by 10. And people have been there by 7. So I just knew hiyo 8 yao ni kuongea. So I said, saa mbili ndio mimi natoka kwa nyumba. So I woke up on that particular day, took a shower, did my face beat, ate breakfast. I was actually very nervous. My tumbo yangu haikuwa fit hiyo siku because I was very nervous. And then I went, boarded a mat, and I was on my way to KNT. Didn't even know where KNT was. I had a clue because the route of the mats that usually pass by Nairobi University, and I knew Haridhuku Road was between UN and Central Police Station, but I didn't know the exact location of KNT. So nikaboard mat, nimeshukia hapo University way, and then you can't even get lost because there are so many youths heading to that direction. So I just followed the people. Tukajipata hapo KNT. Season around 9:45 a.m. So at 9:45 a.m. what happens is you'll definitely do your signing in at the gate because you know the gate needs your details, your name, your ID, your phone number, your temperature because of COVID and everything. And then when you're going ahead to where the auditions are, there's a book. So immediately you get in, you write like the number you are in that list and your name. Imagine at 9:45 a.m. I was number 425. So simi nimeandika jina, and then nimeenda tu like nimechill. I'm just trying to make friends. It was my very first audition. There were people there who have been to other auditions before. So they're just asking me, si uko na monologue yako? Niko like, niko nayo saa hizo. I have nothing. I was just expecting them like to give us a script. We act it out. So ndio mimi nimeingia like kwa net mbio najaribu kutafuta monologue. Aish, hata sipati monologue. And then you know what I just said? Ikuwa venye itakuwa, siwezi shindwa. Nashindwa aje content, nashindwa aje, siwezi shindwa. So at around 10, that is when a certain lady came out and she called out a list of names. She called out 40 names. So that was number 1 to number 40 in that list. And they got in, there's a gate there. So they got into that gate. And then sasa wameenda sasa kufanya audition. Si wengine tumechiluko nje tu. And we weren't expecting it to take long because unajua monologue as I was hearing, because of course I didn't have any clue, I heard that 2 minutes ushamaliza, unaingia tu 2 minutes nivo ushamaliza. So yes, you're waiting. Nakwambia that group took like 2 hours inside from 10. So around 12, that is when the second group inatoka nje kuitwa. The second group consisted of like 20 people. So by now, that's a total of 60 people who are going inside. The rest of us were just out there waiting, just chilling, praying for a turn. And then kidogo kidogo, as people come, they're like, imagine kwa hiyo list niko number 600 and what? 700 and what? Like, there were so many people. There were so many youths, to be precise. So as people continue doing their interviews, they just come out. Then of course wanaongea wanasema mi nilipewa scenario ya hii na hii, then you just try and visualize ukipewa scenario kama hiyo utafanya nini. So by now people had a clue of what was going on. Then something weird started happening. Kuna these stars, just these 2 local stars wameact these local shows. Maybe wamekuja kwa kitu kama Maria episode moja, wamekuja sijui wapi episode gani hivyo. So hao akifika hao wanapitishwa. Nyime kwa huko like by 10, kuna watoto walikuwa huko by 7. Imagine mzama amefika hapo by 7 na ako like number 100 and something. So you can imagine how early like people got there. So the stars wanakuja, wanapitishwa, wanaenda wanafanya audition, and then they go, and then you just left out there. And then some few minutes past 1, the third group was called. That group was another 20 people. So up to then, that was up to number 80, because the first group was 40, the second group was another 20. That makes it to 60, then another 20, making it to 80. And when that group now went inside, it started raining. So they opened the gate. They said everyone can now go inside that place. Kama unajua KNT unajua ni wapi naongelea hiyo gate pale auditions hufanyika sasa. So sasa kila mtu ameenda huko, you're just trying to look for like a shelter so that you don't get rained on. And then the rain persisted because ilikuwa inanyesha, inanyesha tena, inaacha. And then people are hungry. And then it reaches at around 2:30, they come out and they say, now if you're 30 years and above, go to the other side, go to the back side again. Kama unajua KNT unajua side ya nyuma ni wapi. So you've been told to go side ya nyuma if you're 30 and above. And honestly speaking, I think people who are 30 and above were like maybe 10. Wakisonga sana, there are like 15 of them. And then unajua kuna wale watu wanakanga you 26 or you 28, but you look mature more than your age. So walikuwa wanawafuata tu because I don't think they were asking for your ID card or something. So si hao watu wa 30s wameenda huko nyuma, si watu wa 20s tunafanya nini? Tunazua kama kawaida. So ikabidi like wakubwa fulani, wakubwa in quotes, wakuje watuongeleshe hapo. So wanakuja kutuongelesha wako like, we've been auditioning you guys from morning, like tangu tuanze auditions zimekuwa tu nyinyi, so like give the other people a chance. So hapo tu watu wakaanza kujua walishapata mtu mwenye alikuwa anatafuta, but still we have come all the way. Like mimi nimepambana na hiyo traffic yote ya Wayakiwe, then nakataa ni audition manzi. So we were there, we were rowdy, wanaita watu wa security. And then people are just like, kwa poster mge specify age mnataka, because it was just a general poster. There weren't any specifics. It was just open to all, because there were even some small kids. Kids were like 6, 7, It was just open to everyone. So si watu wamezua. And then these guys, they're just like, mnadhani hata sisi hatukuwahi kuja auditions? Like, that's how it is. Na kuna kitu mnaweza fanya. So people are just there. People are so very angry, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because wanajaribu kuingiza box, wanasema ati tukimalizana nao wenye wako 30 plus, sasa tutarudi kwenu. And then unajua people are just there trying to give suggestions. Ati why don't you have like a group of adjudicators, maybe like 2-3 adjudicators who are there, The one group does the ones who are 30 and above, and then the other group continues with us for our age. And then they're like, we only have one camera because everything has to be recorded, because I think later on they just have to like maybe sit down and review what went down, so they have to record it. So the excuse is we only came with one camera. They're like, mmekuja mkiwa wengi sana, hatukuwa tuna expect mtakuwa wengi hivyo. Then I advertise kitu kwa social media and then you don't expect people to turn up. How? It's social media. And the people aren't stupid, so the people know hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Ati mwelezane na hao and then sit on the next, like tunajua hakuna kitu kama hiyo ita happen. But you just buy it cause there's nothing you can do. So see, watu wakaitikia kukua hivyo. Me and my friend, I made a friend there called Annie. We decided, si tunasikia njaa, tuende tukakule. There's usually like a canteen there. Unaenda kwa hiyo canteen, it's around 3 something. Hakuna food, kuna chai tu, hakuna hata mandazi, maybe ununue mkate na kupikia kama yai. Tukaambiana unajua ni aje, twende CBD, twende Pepinos tukule. Tukabebana hadi CBD miguu. We walked the whole way till CBD. Pepinos, 1 pizza, 2 pizza, we ate. Then we went back. By the time we're getting back there, it's around 4 p.m. It's actually some minutes past 4 p.m. And then people have formed a line. Nasahau kublend in. So we find that the youngsters now, us with the youngsters, we're 20s, we're in our 20s, we have formed a line. Asa hizo tuko wengi. Unajua kwanza venye kulikuwa kunanyesha, watu waliboeka, mvua ikatulia wakaenda home because waliona hapa hakuna hopes. So people have formed a line, tuko like, so tumeenda there are some friends we had made, tunawauliza, kunaenda aje rada, mbona mko kwa line? Kwani wameitikia tu audition? Then ako like, unaingia huko ndani, unasema jina lako, and then unajua wanasema uende na headshot. Headshot ni kama passport hivi. Unapeana headshot yako alafu unatoka. So si tumepanga line ya kwenda kupeana headshot. Watu wanatoka huko ndani wako like, mimi nimeenda nikapeana headshot yangu alafu nikawaambia nisome monologue. Nikasoma like 2 minutes, wako like thank you. Hawataki hata kusikia, wako like hiyo thank you yao ni kutufukuza tu, hawataki kusikia kile tunasema. Alafu sasa tulikuwa like, kani hivyo kwa na madharau hivyo, basi hata sisi tutaingia tu tuseme jina na tutoke. Kwanza kwa tunasikia kuna ka form kana jazo hapo hivyo. Basi by the time ilikuwa inafika around 5, kaka kutanyesha tena. So si watu wanaanza like crowd huko ndani. Kawaida ya Kenya tu nani ataka nje anyeshewe. Na unajua ni place outdoor, hakuna kiti. Unaenda kutafuta mawe mkalia juu vile mmechoka. So kila mtu anajaribu venye atafika huko ndani. Then wakasema it has been closed for the day. There's nothing more they can do. Hata hakuna saa kwenda huko ndani kusema ati jina yako. There's just nothing else they can do. So wanasema ako ka passport, ako ka picha kenye ulikuja nako nyuma. They're like, hapo nyuma uandike jina, uandike age yako, uandike namba yako ya simu, kwa Instagram, uko na YouTube channel, just put all your details there. Na watu walikuwa wameboeka like, hata watu walikuwa like, tunajua tukiandika hizi vitu hamtaenda kuzisoma, labda hata mtazichoma. So and then wako like, hapana, hizi vitu tutaziweka ati inafikanga point tunataka like msiana kukaa wewe kuplay certain roles. Unajua katuka na picha yako tukiangalia tunaona wewe unaweza fit character. So watu wako like, utaangalia picha yangu ujue character aje, naweza kuwa na baby face hapo lakini I'm the meanest person. Na tukapeana nini, tukapeana tu passports twetu and people on the way home. Na sasa unachiki it's 5 p.m. Curfew ni saa ngapi? Curfew ni 10. So like on my way home I was so disappointed. Hata sikuwa na mimi I was disappointed and I was like, nimekaa kwa mat, niko like ati watu wangapi walikuja tao like in the hopes of kutafuta job na hawakupata. Unajua like when unapita tao unapata watu wako jobless corner, maybe wako na kabrush kao kakupaka rangi wamekeka hapo kwa koti hapo ndani wanangoja tu mtu akuja kitafuta painter apate kazi. Like watu wangapi wanaendanga home wakifeel disappointed hivyo. Because for me, si ati ni kitu necessary cause niko kwetu, nakula kwetu, nasoma, niko campus. Kuna imagine tu watu wengine wanakuanga jaki. It's so frustrating. Alafu najua that's how the job market is in Kenya. ujitafutie by all means. And that is how the audition went. I didn't even audition. Nilirudi nyumbani disappointed tu na makasiriko, na nikaelewa what actors say. Ukijua kile nimepitia ndo nikuwe hapa like mi nimejua tu, hivyo tu nimejua. Nitafute place kuna car light kapoa niwapige hizi picha mwone venye face beat ilikuwa kali. Ndio hapa ionekane vizuri. Anyway, that's the end of my story. You can share your disappointing stories with us hapo chini kwa comment section. That was my disappointing story, my first audition. My first audition to try and be an actress in Kenya.